I'm standing there, bleeding down my arm, while the police slap handcuffs on me. My wife's lover just went through a glass window but naked. She stabbed me. And somehow, I'm the one getting arrested. But here's the thing. I didn't get mad. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I waited. And 6 months later, I ended her new marriage in the most humiliating way possible. Before we get into this one, do me a favor. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, if you've ever wanted justice that actually felt satisfying, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. Because this revenge, it was cold. It was calculated. And it was absolutely deserved. I got married young. Like, really young. I was 18. She was 16. Yeah, I know how that sounds, but we'd already been together over a year. And she was pregnant. Actually, it wasn't even her first pregnancy. She already had a kid at 15. Surprisingly, neither family freaked out. No screaming. No disowning. We did what everyone told us was the right thing. We got married. And for a while, we made it work. Over the next 10 years, we had 3 more kids together. Bills, diapers, school runs, exhaustion, that was our life. I worked. She stayed home. Not glamorous. Not easy. But it was ours. After our last child was born, she decided to get her tubes tied. I was on board. No arguments. No resentment. 6 months later, everything changed. The company I worked for exploded in growth, prefab steel buildings. Suddenly, I wasn't just another employee. I was put in charge of an entire department. It meant opportunity. It also meant 80-hour work weeks. I was exhausted. Running on caffeine and stress. But I kept telling myself, this is for my family. This is temporary. 4 months. That's all it took. 4 months of late nights and early mornings. For my marriage to start rotting from the inside. The complaints started. You're never home anymore. You don't care about us. You love your job more than your family. Funny thing is, she never complained when payday hit. She never complained when the bills were paid. And then the rumors started. Whispers. Side comments. People checking in on me. Her and a coworker. I wish I could say I was shocked. But I wasn't. She'd cheated before. So instead of confronting her, I did something else. I stayed quiet. And I waited. After 4 months, my workload finally dropped back to normal. 50 hours a week. Reasonable. I didn't tell her. One afternoon, I came home early. No warning. No call. I opened the door. And there they were. Naked. On my couch. Something snapped. Not rage. Not screaming. Pure instinct. The guy panicked. Scrambled. Ran. Straight through the front window. Glass everywhere. Blood. Chaos. Then she grabbed a knife. We struggled. I felt a sharp burn in my arm. She'd stabbed me. Neighbors saw the naked guy flee. They called the cops. I'm standing there, bleeding like a stuck pig. And the police arrest me. Domestic violence. I didn't lay a finger on her. At the station, they wrapped my arm and took my statement. The officers looked confused. An hour later, I was released. All charges dropped. But the damage? Done. We divorced. Surprisingly. It was amicable. Good visitation. Northwest screaming court battles. I thought maybe. Just maybe. It was over. 3 days later, I found out the truth. She married him. 3 days later. That's when it hit me. She hadn't just cheated. She had planned it. I was furious. Not explosive rage. The quiet kind. The kind that sits in your chest and whispers. She doesn't get to walk away like this. 6 months passed. Then one afternoon, she showed up at my apartment. Said she wanted to talk. That's when I knew. It was time. I played nice. Every smile. Every soft word. Every ounce of charm I had. She fell right back into it. One thing led to another. And we ended up in bed. I gave her exactly what she wanted. Passion. Attention. Validation. Everything she claimed her new marriage lacked. She melted. Afterwards, we laid there, tangled in sheets. She told me how miserable she was. How she'd made a mistake. How she wanted to come back. While she talked, I reached over, grabbed her phone, dialed one number, and set it face up on the dresser. I rolled over, looked her dead in the eyes, and said, "Nah. I got what I wanted. Now go home to your husband." She laughed nervously. Then she grabbed her phone. Her face drained white. She saw the call. He'd heard everything. Every sound. Every word. I just smiled. She ran out of my apartment. He divorced her. Immediately. Just like that, her perfect little plan collapsed. And me. I felt light. Not proud. Not cruel. Just balanced. Justice. Years later, my kids are grown. I'm remarried to a woman I genuinely love. Funny thing. I heard my ex and that guy eventually got back together. And remarried. Good for them. Me. I don't need revenge anymore. I already won. If this story made your jaw drop, hit that like button. Tell me in the comments. Was this revenge justified? Or did it go too far? And if you want more emotionally intense Reddit revenge stories just like this, subscribe. Because trust me, the next one is even darker.